We're back down Bluebell for the second week. 15th of July now, Friday. But as a change of scenery, I'm not on the San Martin. I'm with my dad. We've decided to have a crack on the Mallard, which is considered to be the runs water. Lovely stretch of water. You got probably 20-25 acres out in front of us. And according to the guy, Tony, reckons there's about 3,000 carp in here, averaging 12 to 15 pound, plenty of 20s. So we thought we'd have hopefully have a little bit of an easier time, catch a few fish. Middle of the July now, so it's not the best time to be hunting for the big girls. So yeah, we'll just see how it goes. The two left-hand rods are probably fishing around about 100 yards out. Found a small clear spot in between a few beds of the Canadian pondweed, 15 feet deep. So I've put two baits in the clear patch, probably about a kilo of the 14mm Solar Club mix right over the top. Spot dead right over the top there. And for the right hand rod, I've just gone for a single hook bait at the minute, just a single bright orange fluoro. One of the Jacko pop-ups, 14mm again. I suppose you can consider it being a lazy rig, but it's gone out there on a chod. Just flung it out there 60-70 yards maybe. With as many fish as there are in here, having a roving rod ain't a bad thing. I've got plenty of bait on the two rods, so we can keep one moving round just in case we're struggling to pick up a few fish. Nothing complicated on the left hand rods rig wise. I've got probably 9 to 10 inches of Solar's Easy Strip. Last few inches stripped back. Got a little size 10 on there. Fishing it KD style with a 14mm Solar Club mix straight out the bag. And a little bit of plastic as a stop. Just for a bit of brightness really. I got one with a maggot on as a hair stop, a plastic maggot. And the other one's got a plastic piece of corn on the end. So hopefully we should trick a few carp. It's Saturday morning now. As you can see, weather's taken a turn for the better in my opinion. There's a lot of fish showing now. Out at a lot of distance, like probably about 140 yards. But yeah, there are a fair few showing now. Nothing from me to report in the night. My dad had a 13-pound common. So yeah, it's going to be a little bit trickier than I did anticipate. I suppose you get a little bit blasé when you go onto the so-called runs water. I think there might be a little bit more effort needed to try and catch one of these carpes. But with 24 hours to go, I'm going to give it my best shot. So hopefully we'll have one on the mat soon. night, 10 o'clock. My dad just had his second fish. As you saw, it was this time on the camera, probably about £14. It's the only 2 fish that we've seen come out all weekend. So I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong. It's a deep old lake with a lot of weed out there, but I'm on the clear spots. I've even got a 15-foot zig out there just in case they're well up in the layers. So I'm going to leave that out all night and probably until we go tomorrow mid-morning. Got all options covered then. One more night to go, hopefully. Hopefully I can pull one out. That's Sunday morning now. Not even a bleep in the night. Well and truly baffled this weekend. I haven't really got a clue where I went wrong. I did see a few fish out in front of me. But it just hasn't been happening for me. At least my dad did have 2. The only 2 that I've seen on the whole lake come out. So yeah, very tricky weekend indeed. It did look really good. Nice big low pressures. But that's carp fishing, I guess.
Solar.